Be what you want to be, but be gay. Okay? Thank you.
All right, folks. Welcome to Not a POOKIE podcast right here on the Black Non-Democrat channel. All right, folks. This is I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna freaking do it, and whatever comes from it, I'm setting it up right now, you guys. Whatever comes from it, so be it. But I gotta speak my mind on this. I do. I really do. And I hope you guys understand it. If we have any LGBT community people in the audience right now who's watching my video, but love red pill talk, but you get triggered based upon certain ideologies and talking points within your group, please exit off of the video right now. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking, because I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm not here to down you or look down on you. I respect everybody's sexuality. I respect it. However, certain things should be said, though. Now, I understand that it is gay people in the world. I understand this, okay? I get it. And I respect it. However, I do think that being raised by nothing but women contributes to what one will think is an attraction to, like, men if you're a man, okay? I do think that being around women perpetuates how one would view men or how to act as a man, I'm not saying all men who because you guys be going in the comment section and just making up fucking shit, and I'll be like, where did you get that from? I did not even say that in my video. You just made up a whole movie about what I said. Like, wow, what the? I am not sitting up here. Look, I'm from a single mother. I was raised by a lot of women, but I did have men in my life too. See, the thing is, people, when that little boy is raised by all these women, one thing happens. He starts to mimic these women. He starts to want to be these women. It happens so often than you think. Now, with all that said, this guy, Saucy Santana. I'm not going to call that man Saucy Santana. I already did shit. Mr. Santana has became famous, and if you can find a lane and it's not hurting anybody per se, because I think he is hurting people, and I'm going to tell you why in a hot second. But he found a lane and he's using it. He understands the times, and that's what he's doing, and he's taking advantage of it. I can't fault him for that. But what I can say is this. No, fuck it. I do fault him for that. I'm trying to be cordial here, you guys, but I can't condone what this guy is doing, and I can just imagine what he grew up in. I can imagine that he grew up in the hood. He grew up around all women, and he started to he really started to take on women's attributes. You see, look at this dude. Now, I'm a conservative. I'm a social conservative, you know what I'm saying? And this goes against everything that I believe in that a man supposed to, yes, I say supposed to, because I do believe in gender roles. I believe in innate things that men have in themselves and women have in themselves. Men are innately, that means we're born with this. It's in our DNA, it's in our fabric of who we are. And even that guy, I guarantee by reflex, he would want to protect. And the thing is, people, men are innately equipped with protecting and providing. And women are innately ingrained with nurturing, caring for, and teaching. Now, do we have add-ons? Yes. When my daughter was born, she's 14 now, teaching her how to drive and everything. But when she was born, I did not know how to change diapers. But now I'm a beast. 2 kids later, I'm up. Right there. I can change the shit out of a diaper. But I had to get taught that. I didn't have that naturally. You know, women have these things naturally. You see? And when I look at this dude, it just amazes me that, it amazes me that look, I don't know. I never thought in a million years when I was young, saying 7th grade or something, I never thought that we would debate what a woman is or a man, what is a man, what is a woman. I never thought we would ever come into what we see today. We always had gay people. That's been there. We had, lesbians and everything. But this is so new too. And I tell my daughters, because my 14-year-old has a lot of transgender friends, trans friends, right? And she's very respectful of that and everything. And I tell my daughter, I say, Duchess, I try to understand, but you got to understand that I'm from a whole different era. You grew up with this ideology, like the kids grew up in this ideology. This shit is still foreign to me, Sort of like when the old heads was looking at us with our pants being down and us rapping and all of this back in the 90s, my pants was never down. I never did the pants being down thing, but I get it. It's a different time for them. You know what I mean? They used to, wear suits back in their day. Everybody had a suit and a top hat. You feel me? So it is just different. I could never fathom what we're going through in today's time, and that makes it more important to not have these women raise these little boys and these little girls. You see, that makes it more important, because if I had a son and he ended up looking like Mr. Santana here, I would still love him to death. But I couldn't help but to think, did I do something wrong? Did I fucking, So that's all I got. I'm not hating on you guys. I'm not doing. Look, he can do whatever he want to do. He is out there getting it. And what I wanted to say about how he hurts people, like little kids look up to him. You know what I mean? And that can be a little detrimental for the long run, because like I told my daughter, it's been 506% of kids uptick in kids identifying as something other than who they are, right? And that shit didn't happen by chance. I'm sorry. I never went through that. We had metrosexuals, we had lesbians, butchers or whatever, and gay dudes. That's it. You know what I mean? We didn't go through that. And it has everything to do with that Democratic Party pushing it, society pushing it, social media pushing it, mainstream media pushing it, movies, TV shows. It's an amalgamation of all of this that's making all of these children just not want to be what they were born as. That's all I got to say. If y'all are finding me for the first time and you enjoyed this content, please make sure that you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell so you get all notifications on future videos and some videos that just popped on your screen to get more in depth in the channel's ideology. Appreciate you guys coming through. Stay unplugged from false narratives. That's all I got. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.